Oh, we are back. 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 Yaggah. I'm all looking nice right now. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure that we got the music. You know what I'm saying? It is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, Mr. Clean B. Appreciate everybody out there who will join us today. Yes, indeed. I know. I'm just trying to make sure everything is good. Yes. Can I make sure I hear myself right? Because you know what I'm saying, big shout out to everybody out there. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Please let me know if the video is foggy. Let me know. Let me know. Most definitely, man. We are here right now, man. Can a man have the power to tease a woman? Yaggah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
A lot of people weigh in.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were talking about this. A lot of challenges, I say. A lot of challenge. Yes, indeed. What's that in French? Challenge. Yes.
Challenge.
You know what I'm saying? Challenge. Yes. A lot of women are saying some other things otherwise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But does a man have the power to tease a woman? Yes. You know, because you already know how, you know what I'm saying, God created nature, you know what I'm saying? Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying, where he had Adam, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that he watched the fruits of the tree. But then again, you know what I'm saying, Adam, you know what I'm saying, got cut up in between, you know what I'm talking about? Indeed. And the power of Eve got through Adam. But does Adam has powers to tease Eve? Yes, indeed. Does a man have power to tease a woman? Now, when we talk about teasing, y'all may thinking physical tease, you know what I'm talking about? Now, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, more of a social tease, you know what I'm saying, mental tease, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, how we, you know, like the flirtatious tease, you know what I'm talking about? All you ladies talk about, man, you're a teaser. Today is your day. Yes, indeed, today's your day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But today is your day. You know what I'm saying? For y'all to come up and say what you got to say and pretty much say, you know what? We are the biggest teasers because last time I checked, women are the biggest teasers. You know what I'm saying? But let's make sure that we are back again. I don't even have my headphone, but we're going to make sure that we are live right now. We're going to be talking live and direct.
All right. Yaggah.
All right. Oh man, I just I just left my headphone.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Well, Yaggah. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Sean, we are back again. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Welcome back. I appreciate everybody for joining us today, man. You know what I'm saying? It is a nice autumn, you know what I'm saying? Autumn season. I'm not sure if it's fall, autumn, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But from what I heard, it's a climate change, you know what I'm saying? Ever since you go from the four seasons. But today, we are going to talk about some good things. You know, some news, some great news in the community. Most definitely, we do appreciate everybody out there who will join us today. We just played some Mark Ballet, most definitely for all of y'all out there. And we got some more music in the book for y'all. And also, we got some relationship talk, y'all. We got some relationship talk to talk to y'all. Because I know right now, you know, a lot of women have been telling me that, you know, they're the greatest when it comes to tease. But does the man has the power to tease a woman? You let me know. This is the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast, Mr. Clemby, Dr. Sean. Let's get on, baby. Yaggah. All right. I do apologize. I forgot my headphone. You know what I'm saying, for the host. I hope you got the headphone?
I got headphones.
You got headphone? Okay.
Yeah,
We're good now.
we're
See,
good.
look at this. No, Yaggah, huh? No, no. No, we gotta keep it moving. We gotta keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Woo. Keep on pushing. I got to keep on pushing.
So how about that jazz festival last Monday?
Woo, man. Oh man. Oh man. First of all, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this, man. Big shout out, big special shout out to the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge
Yeah.
for the Cafe Sunday that occurred last Sunday, most definitely. Uh, First of all, I want to give a big shout for everyone out there that just came through. For those out there who probably are not aware, this was my first jazz event.
Oh
You know what I'm
wow.
saying? So big shout out
Nice.
to United Network. Big shout out to Safari Sounds Entertainment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Big shout out to KRDP because you know what I'm saying. We gotta make sure that we keep on the movement, keep on pushing for the movement, most definitely. So, but most
Right.
definitely for all the vendors, all the entrepreneurs that came through on Cafe Sunday at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are my inspiration, man. I'm just saying, thank y'all for actually joining the movement. Thank y'all for showing, you know what I'm saying, progress, prosperity in the community because that's what we need, because that's what
Yeah.
folks don't talk about because they are saying that, oh no, we are lacking, we don't have this, we don't, you know what I'm saying, people are separated, but you know what I'm saying, Cafe Sunday, which I hope that we can have another Cafe Sunday coming up, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was rolling sexy. You know what I'm saying? It was very elegant.
It
A lot of business folks actually showed up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of business people that actually was actually amazed actually showed up there. I was like, oh wow, so you work for this, and the networking environment was so great to the point that I was just like, oh wow, okay, this is brand new. I'm so used to Afro beats, jazz, Latin nights. You know what I'm saying? Some rock and roll, rolling rock, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a big shout out to my brother right now, Yaggah JP, aka the Rick Ross from the Ivory Coast. Yes, indeed. I know you're watching, man. I know you're watching. Jean-Paul, tu me regardes. Faut de la vie de me regarder aussi, okay? Yaggah. You already know how we do. All the way from the Ivory Coast. All the way from the Ivory Coast, West Africa. Yes, and that's how we do, man. We show support all the way over there. You already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Yaggah,
Love
all
it.
day. You know what I'm
Love
saying? From the Ivory Coast to Nigeria, you know what I'm saying, to France, to some to India, to even Los Angeles, to DC, Chocolate City.
it.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Guys should love to Chocolate City. You know what I'm saying? Because Chocolate City is, you know what I'm saying, where I, you know what I'm saying, reside. Indeed. You know what I'm saying? But man, I have some things that I want to share with you. Actually, I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Sean because she brought some great movements, and we have some news that we want to share with y'all. You know, what I'm saying, some news, some political news. I don't know, y'all. Some of y'all were saying, Mr. Cleanby, stop talking about politics. Stop talking about every day you on your show. You always talk about politics, politicking every day, all day. But you know what? You know what I'm saying? If you are a taxpayer in this nation, if you are a taxpayer in this great nation, you know what I'm saying? If you do care about the United States of America, if you care about your constitution, all right, all I'm saying is you got to pay attention to your politics. You got to pay attention to your political, atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to where your tax money is going and what people are doing with it. Shout out to to the FBI. Shout out to the law enforcement. Shout out to those out there who serve and protect for the sake of of the protection of the community. Because we got good folks out there who protect the community out there. My thing is the fact that I'm saying this hearing was just a waste of time. Which of course Dr. Sean actually brought that to my attention. Which that's something that I am going to talk about because I'm sick and tired of all the wasting. I'm sick and tired of all the political ignorance that's going on out there. I'm sick and we're already living in a world right now where there's coup d'etat left and right. There's trouble. There's a political tribalism left and right. You got folks out there who are having hearings. You know what I'm saying? Who pretty much don't care about your needs, your concerns. You know what I'm saying? We have climate change, but I didn't realize that fall season was the climate change. I didn't know autumn. You know what I'm saying? was fall. You know what was the climate change? You know, I didn't know. I was there. It's fall, winter, spring and summer. I didn't realize those were climate change. I didn't realize that. That's what your tax money is going through all those unnecessary hearings, things that we can be able to help Maricopa County or your county where you at. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real with you. I mean, what I'm saying? We can be out here just, what I'm saying, just saying, oh, I don't care about what they're saying. This that does not affect me. But do y'all realize that they may have a government shutdown? For those out there who are accepting government funds, do y'all realize that that may affect you? Y'all know that?
That debt ceiling issue is real.
It's real. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. It is not something where say you have to sit down and then act like, oh yeah, it's so affected me until it's affecting you, and then you're gonna go and try to protest, use your Second Amendment, your First Amendment, but then it's already past the issue, and it's going to take you another month, maybe another year for you to get that issue resolved. Please do me a favor. If you're not registered to vote, go out there and register to vote. Please do me a favor. I don't care if you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican, Independent, because I am neither. Because I just heard there's a Democrat that got caught up with some bribe. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, look. You know what I'm saying? Look. Politicians are great speakers. Okay, and I think I might even join that group. But then again, I believe that if you are in that environment, if you are serving the people, you have to serve the people, for the best of the people. You have to serve your community, your constituent that voted for you, and not yourself exactly. Or the people who's going to back you up with big money. And I understand right now, saying there's clutch money and all that stuff. I am not going to say nothing about that. But then, saying right now we have a lot of bribery going on. We have a lot of things that folks don't talk about. But again, they shifted their focus on unnecessary things, on impeachment inquiry. What? I mean, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, what I'm saying, how y'all feel about that. Because this is just a waste of money. It's a waste of time.
I'm wondering if I'm paying. Am I watching politics or sports? Because when we're looking at these legislations and these indictments, hearings, it's almost like you can see the offense and the defense and the basketball or the football going back and forth with the different moves that are being made, and we're paying for these people to investigate each other, to accuse each other of things, which I understand holding people accountable. I'm not against that at all. I definitely understand the need for politicians to be aware that they can't just do whatever they want. But when it's specifically party related,
yes,
party specific,
yes,
and it's general, meaning, oh, you see this party is doing this and you see that party is doing that, and it has nothing to do really with what really matters, the things that need to change, actually getting this country afloat financially, actually making sure that the government doesn't have to shut down.
Shut down. Like, come on, like, I mean, and then for folks out there who talk about, oh, we care about, law and order, but then you're gonna question, a law and order official,
right,
about their duties, about what they are doing as far as their job purpose. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. Doesn't make sense at all. I know folks out there, if you have money, that may work, in your best interest. But at the same time, it's like, if you are for law and order, if you are for, law enforcement, if you are for protecting and serve, but then again, you have to question the authority, question, your own governance about, what I'm saying, it's prosperity, what, they are achieving to help, its community, its regions. I don't know. It's it was laughable. It was pretty saddened, and I think moving forward, I am going to talk about pretty much, please get up and vote for common sense. I think I've been saying that since last year, but I think this year, please vote for common sense. You know what I'm saying, and that, that will, bring up some type of clarity, some type of normality into American politics. Because right now, it seems like we have entertainers. We have, what I'm saying, Congress, Congress people, Congress ladies, who goes in and the Beetlejuice, what I'm saying, live show, doing some dirty stuff.
Well,
some dirty, nasty stuff. Yaga. I don't know. I mean, if I was me doing this right now, what I'm saying, y'all be saying, Mr. Clinton B, you are a nasty man. Yaga. Yeah. Y'all be saying that right there. Mr. Clinton B, you's nasty. You's a nasty. Yeah. But this is a congresswoman that no one talks about. The disparity, the hypocrisy of what's going on right now. This has been a week of political entertainment. That's what I call it. I just call that political entertainment.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, the folks that we voted for seems not to care about, their job. They just care about being on TV and pretty much showing their faces and, trying to flash left and right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have memes or TikTok little reels so they can be on some type of TV or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But last time I checked, we have homeless, crisis increasing. I mean, yes, the economy is getting better, but we have families out there who are losing homes. You know what I'm saying? We have, we have mental health care that we need to take care of. Health care per se from all walks. I mean, you already know your insurance is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Your insurance is expensive. What are you going to do? You go to the hospital, you have to spend a whole lot of money. But then again, you have to vote for people who are not going for your best interests. I'm just saying. I'm just agreeing. I ain't trying to talk too much because people are watching. Yaga. That's all I say. That's all I can say. But you know what I'm saying? Bring common sense.
But as they call these meetings and as they have these hearings and as they move forward with the activity that they're doing, that means that they're not doing other activities, which again we pay for all of it. The taxpayers' dollars pay for all of it as they are trying to investigate one another, as they're trying to basically slant us towards voting a certain way, trying to figure out which party is the most criminal. It looks like
thug life.
It looks like our political parties are the new gang.
Gang. Political gang. West Side gang.
And so it's like, okay, well, you talked about what we did. We're going to talk about what you did. Now we're learning that everybody up there, I mean, not everyone, but that there's a lot of crime happening.
A lot of criminality.
A lot of money being exchanged.
Can I say C gang for Capital gang? You know what I'm saying? Capitol Hill gang. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them Capital gangs, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, wherever you stand by.
I mean, I'm just
gang
signs because I mean they're going for it.
They're going hard.
They're going hard.
They're going hard on your taxpayer money.
Right. And then the funny thing is once they're charged, then they're going to what is it called? The not exonerate. Is it? No. What is the word? Expunge. Yeah.
Expunge.
Yeah.
Get some type of forgiveness. Clear the record for y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can be able to say, you know what? It never happened. This never happened to me. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is
nice to be a politician.
You gotta be nice. You gotta be nice to be a politician.
I mean, think about it. Nice. The politicians, they get to make all these promises to us. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then they'll say, "Oops, sorry, I didn't get it done. So elect me again, and I'll try again." Meanwhile, they get rich, and we're trying to figure out
how will he. How we gonna eat tomorrow, huh? I mean, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how we gonna eat tomorrow, y'all. Everybody, hey, we're going a good time, having another good time. All right. No fake news, y'all. No fake news up in here via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, man. I want to give a big shout out to Mark Bailey, Bad Gal, and we'll also play some Mojave Code 2, Old Vibe on Vibe, and my brother Jamel Reese, Hustle and Get It. My sister Emmanuel, the Togolese featuring Master Just at 18. We also got some Dog Cool featuring Ariel Star, Disturbing You, and my brother all the way from Salt Lake City, Master Kennedy, Good Vibes. Yes, and you know, before we jump on our news of the week, we have Dr. Sean to help us with our bill. Yaggah.
KRDP is a public service of Desert Soul Media Incorporated, an African American governed and operated 501c3 nonprofit organization. Desert Soul Media provides the Valley with trauma-informed media literacy programs, including Desert Soul Creative Studios, featuring public access production studios, a media lab, and educational classes. KRDP and Paint the Town with Sound, a live event series spotlighting independent musicians, visuals, spoken word, culinary, and youth artists and multimedia creatives. More information about Desert Soul Media, its programs, and how you can support is available at desertsoulmedia.org.
Yaggah. And also, you know, I just want to give a big shout out to definitely the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge for allowing us to have our Cafe Sunday last Sunday, most definitely, which was very special, very exclusive. A lot of networking going on, and do appreciate all the love and support. And definitely just want to just give a shout out to Simon Cigar. And I know that they have hookah lounge tonight, most definitely. A special hookah lounge. So those out there who are looking for some good and sexy feel, you know, you can check out the Simon Cigar, you know what I'm saying, in Coffee Lounge, and which is located at 7150 North 57th Avenue, and that's Glendale, Arizona, most definitely.
I think that's starting at 7 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, 7 p.m. tonight, something like that. Yeah. So they're going to be there at 7 p.m. And also, there's a brunch going on too. For those out there who are looking for, you know, somewhere to go on a Saturday in Phoenix, Arizona, we have the Amapiano, you know what I'm saying, going on, which is actually sponsored by Orbit Social and for the culture. Big shout out to my brother from another mother, all the way from West Africa, Nigeria, Jesse, yes indeed, who's hosting it. It's a brunch Soweto exclusion that's happening right now from 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. And the address is actually 801 North 3rd Streets, Phoenix, Arizona 85004. So it's at the Topaz Bar and Lounge, most definitely. So that's something that you guys want to go out there and check it out, most definitely. And we also have a jazz session at the Ceremony Cigar too. Okay. You know, it's Puffs and Notes, and it's featuring an international saxophonist, Jay White. You know what I'm saying? You know, for those out there who love jazz, smooth jazz, the ladies out there who love that saxophonist. That's for you ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be happening on October the 7th on a Saturday, most definitely at the Ceremony Cigar. And the biggest event of the year. The biggest event of the year. Yes, indeed. I got to tell y'all because I am so excited. I am so excited because this is the Carnival of Hip Hop happening at the KRDP on October 28th, y'all. Oh, yeah. October 28th. Yes, indeed. It's going down at the Phoenix Center for the Art from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. Most definitely. And we're going to share more information to all of y'all. So for all you hip hoppers out there, rappers, MCs, you know, so-called, I love hip-hop, I love rap music, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no any type of rap music, you know what I'm saying? Or no, you know what I'm saying, ghost writing type of rap music. I'm talking about the real MCs, the Cypher gang. For all you out there, rappers out there, this is for you out there because the Carnival of Hip-Hop It's coming up to the KRDP October 28th, y'all. It is a celebration. It is a atmosphere party, man. I'm just so excited. Finally, it's going down. It is going down in downtown. Yes, indeed. Yaggah at KRDP. So put it on your calendar. October 28th, KRDP, the Carnival of Hip Hop. Learn all the four elements of local hip hop artists. Everyone is invited. DJs, ciphers, everyone's invited. So October 28th, it's going down at the Phoenix Center for the Arts. Yaggah. Yes, indeed. Am I missing anything? I know we got some news to go on. Dr. Sean, we got some news, right? We got some news.
We do have some news. Ooh. So you kind of hit on it earlier. Senator Bob Menendez and his wife indicted on bribery charges, and the Department of Justice seizes gold bars. And guess what? They found $500,000 of cash in their home between the money in his suits and different places. And they went through and according to the prosecution, that basically he was bribed with gold, cash, home mortgage payments, and a luxury vehicle. They found a luxury vehicle that had been purchased by someone who allegedly he's accepted bribes for. Now, the thing is, this isn't his first go around. This is his second time being charged. The first time he was acquitted because of the mistrial. So that because of how the trial was handled, it wasn't seen all the way through. Yes. But apparently, he hasn't quite learned that some things aren't acceptable. And I'm saying this not saying he is accused and found guilty yet, but just to say it's kind of suspicious when you have property that was purchased by someone who allegedly bribed you in your home at the time where it's investigated. It may not be something you want to do. If you might want to just park the luxury car at your sister's house next time.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, at your auntie's crib, I mean, on the side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever happened to you all storage places? Whatever happened to that? Actually, you know what? You know, back home, we have villages. We can bury your gold and diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Right, but in the south, right outside the city, you go to the forest. And then right next to a tree, put your gold in there, $500,000 of unclaimed tax money. Right. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. But Dr. Shah, let's keep.
So both he and his wife have claimed that they're not guilty, and we can follow the proceedings and see where this leads. But yes, he's been charged with 3 crimes. Including being on the receiving end of bribery, conspiracy, and right now, we'll have to see where this goes.
Well, we'll see indeed. We'll see. We shall see. I mean, we shall see. I mean, any news that we just missed on? Any other news?
Well, yeah, there is more news. Now, this one comes out of Texas. There was a Texas teen that was suspended from school because of his hairstyle, and a lot of question marks are coming up because he wears his hair, behind his ears. They're not allowed to have hair that comes above the forehead, but because of the length of his hair in general, even though he wears it up, he's missed several weeks of school because of this, and his grades are falling. So he has missed actually more than 3 weeks of schooling. Oh, wow. Because he often wears his hair in braids or a ponytail. And they're saying that because of his ethnicity and the fact that he's representing his culture in his hairstyle, that this is going against his rights as an individual. And so they filed a civil rights lawsuit on Saturday last week in the Texas Southern District Court, and they're hoping that they can get the school district to honor the Crown Act, and that's a law that prohibits discrimination against hair texture and protective hairstyles like locks and braids, because those are commonly or historically associated with race. And so the school is saying that they did not go against the Crown Act, but we will see how this unfolds as the Attorney General looks at if they have need to enforce the law further.
So what act? What were there? Following up. If it wasn't, I bet you if it was some type of rock and roll type of kid with long hair, what I'm saying, that would be a whole different thing. I mean, it's not the first time that we've heard that before. I mean, we have kids on the East Coast years ago where he had dreads and they have actually literally have to have him cut his dread. Or the athletes, the wrestler, a couple years ago, that literally had to cut his dreads in the middle of a competition because whatever coaching, whatever rules stated that he cannot have long hair. I mean, all these are just targeting one specific group. But let's go on. I'm just saying. Dr. Shah, any more news?
Oh, yeah. So there were two brothers convicted in a murder for hire plot and killing of an elementary school teacher over child support and alimony.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
The story comes out of Alabama, and an Alabama man and his brother, basically he hired to kill his ex-wife in 2017 to avoid paying her child support. He was actually convicted this week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
It's
crazy.
So sad. She was shot outside her home just to avoid these payments.
Over child support. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know sometimes child support is a headache. It's a challenge. It's, it bankrupt a man, a human being soul in America. I understand that, but it doesn't mean that you have to take a life over, your former significant other because you don't feel like being in debt or feel like, paying any type of monetary. Because last time I checked, if you create life, you have to take care of life.
Right.
It doesn't matter, who you are, where you're from, but once you create life, you have to be able to, take care of that life. You know what I'm saying? Just like motherhood always takes care of the young ones, just like that. So, but that was just such a heartbreaking news. Oh wow.
Yes. Very heartbreaking.
Yes. Any more news?
Yes. Let's take it overseas. Let's go to Sudan.
Big shout out to all my Sudanese brothers and sisters. Yaggah.
Yes. So, the Sudan war, the army chief Barham, he claims he is ready for peace talks. So that is good. The head of Sudan's army, he has told BBC he is willing to talk to the commander of rebel forces, and that's who he's battling for control of the country. So the fight has been going on since April. The war has left 5,000 people dead. Wow. So if peace can be found, it would be great for that area to have more peace because over 5 million people have been displaced due to this conflict. So,
and that's one problem that I actually I am familiar with. With all the crisis, with all the African politics that's going on. We need to have some type of change, some type of structure. We need to have some type of constitutional resolution to where we are not going to fight amongst each other. It's not just in Sudan; it's all over the continent, most definitely. We have to be able to have some type of common ground. Whether you speak a different tribe or you're from a different region or different ethnicity, but we have to be able to come to a common ground. And I know that lately there has been a lot of African elections, but I just hope that peace and common sense can come to our political atmosphere in the country, most definitely. So that's my hope right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, then more focus can be drawn towards financial and economic strategies and working together amongst one another. It would be great to see that build.
Indeed. I mean, which we are going to elaborate on that on the second hour. So y'all stay tuned with this. But I'm not sure if you have any more news, but the hearing, Dr. Sean, the hearing, I know I only have like a few minutes to talk to express that up.
Okay.
I mean, when I was watching, bunch of congressmen and women, especially from the majority party that we all know of, that was, questioning, not just questioning, but just grilling another person while they're asking a question, not even giving that person's, time to respond. Now, for those out there who probably are not understand what I'm saying, there has been a lot of hearing this whole week. I would call that political entertainment, hearing. it was very entertaining. I mean, first we have a congresswoman who got caught, excuse me, at the Beetlejuice concert doing some nasty things to her boyfriend, talking about she's all about family values while there were children behind her and she's vaping. We have another, like Dr. Shine said, another senator who got caught up, indicted for bribery. And we have all these politicians who are in the podium pretty much wasting America's tax money just for nonsense. Now, I know some of those out there who are going to say, Mr. Clean B, you are so focused on politics. Stay away from it. Why you always talk about this? Because it is very, very significant for all of us, especially when they are talking about a government shutdown, especially when they are talking about, if they don't get their way, they are going to oppress other people because they need to get their way settled. Those type of things has to be pretty much, has to be a concern to most of us out there. Now, I don't care what political affiliation that you at, but the simple fact that when you have to witness people who use your taxpayer money not to help making laws, not to help infrastructure the nation, not to help printing books, having books, creating books so kids can be able to read, but just to create an FBI agent, a Secretary of State for nonsense, just to protect somebody else, just to protect some political candidates, and not caring about their own people. And I don't care if it's a red states, blue states, green states, yellow states, white states, black states, purple states. But y'all need to start paying attention to your constituents, especially locally, because some of us don't really care about our means of living. All they do is they want to get just snaps on some type of media channel, some reels on some type of social media. Our politicians are becoming entertainers. We don't need this right now.
No,
we don't need that. So for those out there who are talking about, I'm a voter, this is your opportunity right now to vote. Right now they're talking about, protecting the cops. They're talking about, environmental that folks are trying to vote against out here in Maricopa County or in your region, in your states, in your county. But pay attention to your politics because this was just nonsense. It was just nonsense. It was just devastating. It was disappointing just to watch. Dr. Shaw. That's what I gotta say.
Yaggah.
I gotta say. We'll be right back, y'all. Let's continue because I got some more in the votes because this is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine, let's get it on, baby. Right on, right on.
Yeah.
Yaggah. Yee. Oh. Oh.
This is Sour D. Go stream that overdue mixtape. And you are now tuned into the Yaggah Movement Radiocast with Mr. Clean B and Dr. Sean. Yaggah.
Oh. I hope I don't get a strike for this video, y'all. Oh. Do I want the copyrights? It's for purpose to use. Big shout out to Sound D, y'all. Oh. Hey. Check up. Let me make sure my mic is not going.
I'm just
over here. All this. Oh. Am I? Oh. All right, man. Hey, man. Big shout out to Jeezy. Big shout out to Papoose. You know what I'm saying? Marriage and divorce in America is expensive. It's very, very expensive. Expensive for the soul, but then financially, yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? It's very, very expensive to divorce out in America. So, you know what I'm saying? For those out there who are married in a commitment relationship, You know what I'm saying? Stay married, stay humble. You know what I'm saying? We have our country, nation of the day, y'all. Yaggah, yaggah. Yaggah, yes. Big shout out to Comoros. And then after the next up, the Ivory Coast is coming, y'all. Because the
is the African nation of the day.
Yaggah.
Welcome to the Comoros. The Comoros is officially union of the Comoros is an independent country made up of 3 islands in southeastern Africa, located at the northern ends of the Mozambique, China, and the Indian Ocean. The sovereign state consists of 3 major islands and numerous smaller islands, all of the volcanic Comoro Islands, with the exception of Mayotte. Its capital and largest city is Moroni. Comoros proclaimed its independence from France on 6 July 1975. Asai Assoumani is a Comorian politician and military official who has served as president of the Comoros since
What is going down while we are doing this? I want y'all to see what's going down. You have to leave. So you got to see what is happening. Let's take a quick break. Right back. Yaggah. Stay tuned.
Official languages, French is the language of administration. The growth of domestic product
Back. Yeah. Ah. I just wanna get high with my lover. Mira me corina. Te quiero. Mr. Kiss, kiss. Hey, kiss, kiss. Hey, I wanna get with come on, Mrs. Lover on the cover. Sweet thing, oh, I wanna know. Yes, you're to me. I just wanna get high with my lover. Mena me corre, te quiero, ven a get that kiss, kiss. Te quiero todos mis amigos, mi amiga, compadre. Hey, I just wanna get high with my lover. Get that kiss, kiss, kiss. Eh? Oh, okay. I guess we have to get back to the show. I'm so sorry. 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 Get high. Oh, get high. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, let me stop right now. Hey, mommy, te quiero. I say, to that kiss, kiss, I just wanna get high with my lover undercover. Yes, indeed, you're so sexy, yeah. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, te quiero. Oh, corazones. Yes, indeed. That was Kalihuchi, Moonlight, and we also played some Real Love by Captain Black, most definitely. And big shout out to Sour D, go, most definitely. And thank you for the drop for the shout out via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And before we go, Dr. Shaw, would you like to help us play some games?
Thank you for listening to KRDP. Each month, we incur many expenses to bring you this independent community radio voice, and we need your financial support. There are 5 different ways you can support KRDP. First, you can tune in and listen to our programming on 90.7 FM in the East Valley via TuneIn or by telling Alexa, play KRDP 90.7 FM. Second, you can become a one-time donor. Third, you can become a sustaining monthly donor. Fourth, if you are own or associated with the business, your company can become a business sponsor. Finally, you can donate to KRDP via Fry's Rewards Community Partners Program. When joining the Fry's program, use the code CD289 to designate a portion of food purchases as a donation to KRDP. Thanks for your support of KRDP.
Yaggah. And don't forget, we have the October 28th Hip Hop Carnival Fest via KRDP, October 28th. So we are going to share more information on that, most definitely. Now, before we go on our second hour, I know we were going to touch on the marriage and divorce in the USA with the Young Jeezy and the Janame situation in the Papoose and Remy Ma and Anthony Anderson with his wife, paying child support for, actually alimony, 20 G's, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And pretty much, like I said, marriage in America is very expensive. I believe, you mentioned that, in America, it says, it's cheap to keep her.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, exactly.
They song about it.
Yeah, it's cheaper. I mean, I have to learn that the hard way myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that if I was separated, it would be so expensive. You know what I'm saying on that part. But it's very, very sad to actually say that now how marriage is being looked up, how folks are not actually sanctifying their marriage. They are not actually committing to their marriage, because it seems like marriage now is like a honeymoon phase. Like, hey, last night was great. Tomorrow, if something happened, if I see a window break down, amongst us, I'm going to run away type of thing. It seems like that's what's going on, especially with the Remy Ma. I mean, I'm not going to allege, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to speculate, because that is an alleged situation that we don't know. But with the Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, after he was only married for 2 years. I mean, to me, it tells me that, you know, marriage is not, it's not an easy task to be in. You know, for those out there who thinks about marriages, for those out there who thinks of if I'm with this person, it's going to be easy for me to like settle down because I'm in love and all that stuff. Marriage takes hard work.
Yes.
You got to compromise when you are with your significant other. I mean, I have to learn that the hard way. Other people have to learn that the hard way. But marriage takes everyday hard work. You got to learn your partner. You have to learn who you're with. And then also, you have to be able to compromise and sacrifice. Because nowadays, people don't sacrifice what they have. They want to be, I mean, I don't care if you're a boss chick, but if you're a boss chick, you know, having a decent man, don't act like the boss chick in your relationship. Now, you're always going to be the boss. But then again, you have to understand that if you're with a man, let the man be the man. Let your husband be the husband. You know what I'm saying? Unless you pay him to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Unless you pay him to be something else. But all I'm saying,
I mean, I think sometimes we don't even think about this, but it does go the other way. So there are women who pay alimony. There are women who pay child support. It's not just men who do these things.
Right.
So it's the way the U.S. system is set up that if you're in a marriage in some states, and this isn't every place in the U.S., but that if it breaks down, that you're not going to be financially harmed because you're no longer in the relationship. You know, there used to be like payments, like a one-time payment that people would make at the time of divorce. So as time goes on and we're seeing all these people who make all this money, like 20,000 just sounds like a lot of money. And that's the minimum that Anthony has to pay his ex-wife.
20,000. But then again, his wife, she, you know, like I mentioned, if you have been with your husband for over a decade and you have children with that man, it doesn't vice versa. It doesn't matter. But to me, I believe that, you know, you have an obligation. You know, as a man, you have an obligation to take care of your ex-spouse or your former spouse. Because to me, it's like, okay, she sacrificed her livelihood just for your success, just for your prosperity, not just for your prosperity, but just for the sake of the foundation. And now that the foundation is being separated, you got to make sure that, you know, that she walks out with something where, you know, if she got to start all over again, because a lot of time, you know, when you're talking about 20 years, she's probably in her 40s, 50s, 60s. And, you know, at that time, I'm pretty sure that she's not going to be looking for someone in a relationship. She's going to probably try to settle down or having a comfortable life. And things like that, you know, I believe that as a man, like, you know, for his issue, that has to be there. But if you have been married for 5, 6 years and you want to get alimony, you know, you want to get some type of money, nah, man, get a job. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. You know, we had a good time, 5, 6 years. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a decade, you know what I'm saying? If there's a child involved, that's different. But if it is not a decade, you know what I'm saying? That person invested themselves into the relationship. Nah, man. Come on, y'all. Come on.
And that's why prenuptial agreements exist. You know, people have those things in place just in case the marriage doesn't last a certain amount of time. Not everyone goes into marriage, you know, thinking that way. But unfortunately, in our society, it's become pretty prevalent that, you know, marriages aren't even lasting 5 years.
5 years, you know, it's going to devastate. I mean, I believe in the sanctity of marriage. I believe in the sanctity of love. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, you know, fundamentally, I believe in that. I believe that marriage is sacred. Relationship is sacred. You have to protect your marriage as much as you have to work through the headaches, the heartaches, the hardship from goods, bad and ugly, from good, you know, from sickness and health, right? Isn't that what they're saying? That's what they're saying. It's missing nowadays. It's missing in 2023. That's what I got to say.
Right. And both people have to be on the same page with it because, you know, it doesn't take two people to get a divorce. It only takes one.
Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. We'll be right back. Yaggah.
Yaggah.
in the places they call home. A complete list of events is available at aarp.org.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of
Hey,
people
I'm
are
Contra
talking
Brown.
about that
Join me each
because
week for Hip Rock Nation. It features a
Y'all need to stay tuned. Okay,
electronic,
man, stay
dance,
tuned.
neo
See, I got
soul,
Movement
rap
Radio
music,
Cast.
and more.
You know what I'm saying?
From
Boss
around
man,
the
what
world.
to do? Boss man, what
Besides
to do?
music, I
You know what
spotlight
I'm saying? I'm just
artists,
looking at all the screen. I got a bunch of
and
screen that
cultural
can write.
leaders while
You know
covering
what I'm saying? But
topics
y'all
like
know how we do. You know what I'm
politics,
saying? This is
finance,
Yaggah
health,
Radio Cast.
and
And
relationships.
push other
But
love
remember,
and
Hip
support
Rock Nation,
and admiration.
Thursday nights from 10
Y'all
to
know how we
midnight
do.
on
Yaggah, Yaggah. Y'all stay
KRBP
tuned.
90.7
Don't go
FM.
nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Yeah.
Movement Radiocast show.
The Yaggah Movement Radiocast show. Every Saturday afternoon. From 10 to 5 Music, news, relationship and social talk, live radio interview,
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lot of mercy. Lot of mercy.
You are genuine,
Gifted and humble. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah.
Yaggah.
Yaggah. What can I say? You already know I just posted up all the events going on today. You already know how we do. So we are going to recap what's going on today, most definitely. So you guys know what is happening. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't going to be like, oh my God, Mr. Clean B, what's going on? What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Too high, flying in the sky. Yeah. Yaga, yaga. Oh, yeah, that's what we have right now. We're flying. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Yaggah Movement Radio Cast, Mr. Clean B, for the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Myself, Dr. Shine, always a pleasure to have her via the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast.
Yaggah.
Yes, indeed. And we just played some Vanilla Sky, Highest Vibe, most definitely some General Chefari, Jah Is Love, Giovanni Kiyenji, Sheko, L'Antonio, featuring Campo Ovo Limon, King J, yes, indeed, Love on You, yes, indeed. Now, before we jump on, we're going to pay some more bills. Dr. Shaw, would you please help me pay some bills? Yeah.
Programming on KRDP is supported by Local First Arizona, a statewide nonprofit dedicated to the growth and success of Arizona's locally owned businesses. Local First connects people, communities, and locally owned businesses through events and services that build a diverse, inclusive, and resilient Arizona economy. Learn more at localfirstaz.com.
Yaga. And earlier, I was just sharing some events going on in this weekend and moving forward. Just don't forget, we are having our Hip Hop Carnival out here via KLDP on October 28th. So put that in your calendar. We're going to share some more detailed information. And any rappers out there who are looking for a platform or an opportunity to perform live via KLDP, live via the radio station,
Yes.
FM station, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just holler at us. We're going to give y'all, share some more information with y'all, most definitely. And of course, we got some things going on. Big shout out to our Hobbit Social and for the culture, who is hosting the Amapiano brunch Soweto excursion that's happening at the Topaz Bar and Lounge, which is located at 801 North 3rd Street, Phoenix, Arizona. And it's actually heading right now from 11 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. Most definitely. Y'all already know how we do. And we also have, there's an event going on at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge. So big shout out to the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge. It's a hookah special going on tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the boss man Al, you know what I'm saying? Miss Priscilla for blessing us, for blessing KLDP, the opportunity to shine over there most definitely. So, the hookah lounge is going to be happening out there. So y'all already know, grown and sexy movement, you know what I'm saying? Just networking atmosphere. So come and bring your loved ones, you know what I'm saying, at 701 50 North 57th Avenue. That's Glendale, Arizona. So you can come out there and check it out, the movement, you know what I'm saying? Friendly, you know what I'm saying, atmosphere, everything like that. So, and moving forward, we also have our Fuego Friday at the Ceremony Cigar too. And the first Friday coming up. So we want y'all to come and check it out. Networking, come and, just come and support, show some love and, you know what I'm saying, just come and, just say, Mr. Clean B, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, everything like that, you know what I'm saying. And our hip hop festival, which is coming up, the Carnival of Hip Hop.
Yes.
Learn all 4 elements from local hip hop artists. And this is a big event out in Phoenix area. So for those out there who are talking about, I love hip hop, I love music, I'm a rapper, this is for you to shine, brother. This is your opportunity for you to come out here and show us what you got. We have a cipher going on, we have DJing, teaching going on, you know what I'm saying? We have different areas going on. We have an after party too that's going to come up. So y'all stay tuned with that most definitely, because I'm just let y'all know what's popping on the streets. What's popping on them streets, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, we have been seeing a lot of, we spoke about the Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
We spoke about, pretty much, Black excellence. Big shout out to Soul Star Live. Big shout out to Safari Sam's Entertainment. Big shout out to Don't Disturb His Groove. We're on point. Big shout out to United Network. Big shout out to every Black excellence out there, Latino excellence out there who are actually prospering in the community. And this is actually for us. It's for us, man, because you already know Mr. Clean B. I always will come up with some comments about what I'm going to talk about, because I feel like in 2023, there is a broken bridge amongst the diaspora. Now, y'all heard me say before how Africans, Black folks need to come together, all that stuff. Y'all heard me preaching, gospeling about that prior to to the show. Now, I just want to bring that up because it's not really for the fact that we are having this event, we are doing something to bring the community together, but it seems that from what I've witnessed, from what I've heard, from my observation, I feel like there is a broken bridge amongst the diaspora. When I'm saying the diaspora, I'm not just talking about African Americans. I'm talking about Africans. I'm talking about diaspora from the island, Jamaican, Barbados. I'm talking about South American who looks like me. Usually I see the Black Mexicans. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about folks who look like me, who have all the opportunity to uplift its community, its diaspora. And I understand that we all are different, because of colonial imperialism, whatever you want to call it. We all different from all walks of life, but at the end of the day, we all have the same agenda. We all have the same method. We all have the same culture. It doesn't matter where you're from. From Nigeria, you're from Cote d'Ivoire, you're from New York, you're from Compton, you're from somewhere in Chicago or Detroit or Miami, and you look like me. There is a trait of cultural entity that we carry amongst each other. And when I'm talking about that, I'm also talking about the fact that when it comes to supporting each other, when it comes to supporting our endeavor, so we can be able to create a bridge for our children, for the future, to be able to have a pathway to lead to another generation, to be able to not just take the opportunity, but also to recreate. It seems that, nowadays, and I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna blame the system. I'm not gonna blame no colonial, imperial, master in here. I'm not gonna blame nobody, that's always going against it, because we give them the rights to go against us. We give them that, that reasons to go against us. I'm going to talk about us per se. I'm going to talk about how we view each other when it comes to uplifting each other, when it comes to, supporting each other, when it comes to, just, having someone's behind your back and say, I got your back no matter what. And it seems that, we are quick, and I'm going to keep it real with you. Some of y'all might take my comments a little bit too harsh or too radical, but it seems that we are, investing in other areas, other race, other region, without even investing in us. And when it comes to us, it seems that we are very quick, very fast to bash us. It's like we are the Uncle Ruckus amongst each other, without even realizing that we are all that Uncle Ruckus. No relation. No relation. Like, it's like that's saying in the Bible that, the devil always will work, every day to gather the minds of those who don't believe, whether in faith or amongst each other, to go against each other. And that's what we are facing right now. And I'm not going to bring religion. I'm not going to bring, Bible in here. I'm talking about social structure among the diaspora. I'm talking about supporting one another. I'm talking about if your brother has a business, if your sister opens up a salon and she's asking you, hey, I need your, I need your favor. I need you to uplift my business. You don't, it doesn't have to be monetary every time. It could be just a griot per se. It could be a voice of reasons. It could be just you going out there and then share that information amongst your peers. Instead of bashing, instead of just being negative against that person that just told you that they are working toward that prosperity. Now, I know we're all different, and I'm a man that always stands with the diaspora and in Denver's. I will always support my diaspora businesses, whether they're Africans, whether they're they're Americans, whether they're from Europe or South America. I will always support not only immigrants but my diaspora. But it is time for us to change that mindset on how we don't support each other. Because what are we teaching our children? What are we teaching our, those high school kids who already have book bans, who already have, who are already facing some type of challenges in their own social structure, who already facing some type of educational system or social system, whether they encounter some type of law enforcement or someone call them out, or that young man who's going to school and being judged because of his haircut. And all we can do amongst each other is just bashing each other's endeavors, bashing each other's prosperity. Like I'm hearing the Deion Sanders, how you got some African Americans who are going against him because he doesn't really fit the narrative of whatever they want him to fit. You don't have to, I remember when Tupac mentioned how, he's not going to be the man that's going to spark the word, but there will be a brain that will spark the mind of this word. And that's what we have to lead up to. We have to lead up to that spark, to that lightning. For our children not to see us and feel that it is okay, it is a norm that you don't have to help your brother or your sister. It is not okay at all. It is not okay to bash your own while they're all going to be your future. Because you never know if myself or Dr. Shine or Deion Sanders or whoever out there is building a foundation for you or your children to benefit from. I believe that's how America was built. Unfortunately, we are being delayed. Whether it's being delayed, whether it's a backing, whether it's an oppression, but at the same time, we all have to come up and realize that we have to cut the ignorance, we have to cut the negative stigma that we carry amongst each other and be able to uplift each other, be able to support each other. All the tribalism needs to stop. Because if you travel on one side and then one day you need some help, you need some assistance, and you're going to need that tribe to come to your assistance, guess who's going to look at you in the other way? We have to come together. We have to support each other. We have to be a support system. And by me saying that, that's why we're all here. That's why we're all here. That's why we are carrying, this community agenda. Via through media, via through, through our advertisement, via through events, just to bring our community together. My Africans, my African Americans, my Jamaicans, my Islander, my Latinos, to come together and to celebrate us, to uplift us, to educate us, to be able to understand each other's diversity, even though we are melanated, even though we all carry that same cultural entity, but I know that. So I speak French. I may have a little Spanish, even though my English may be a little bit strong, and I may not be from the hood, but I may be from the hood from the Ivory Coast. You know what I'm saying? Abidjan, yo pugon cité. You know what I'm saying? Ajame. But all I'm saying is we have to be able to come together and understand each other instead of just looking, at each other from afar and then make our own judgment and think that, this person is not going to make it, or this person is such and such. Or that's not going to evolve. That narrative needs to change, because us carrying that is not teaching our future children how to be able to evolve, how to be able to be leaders, toward our foundation. Dr. Sean.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about working together and being able to improve and build together. And, as so many people have wonderful things going on, then they have, um, they're building their brands, they're building, nonprofit, just so many things happening in our community. But how much better would it be if we actually used our community voice? I think about KRDP and the opportunities here for small businesses and local artists and individuals to come together and share their community voice. And I think about how people are really underutilizing that asset to have a hub in our community, focused on our community, ran by our community.
Right on.
And, just supporting that, but when I'm thinking about what's coming up on October 28th, and I'm thinking about the Carnival of Hip Hop, it really is an opportunity for our community to come together and to show, not only homage to hip hop in the 50 years that it's been going on, but also to show that our community can unite, that we can support one another, that it is possible for us as a diaspora, whether we're African, African American, Latino, whatever that is, that we can come together, have a great time, and uplift one another. Not bashing, not criticizing, but actually coming together to support community.
And that's what this is about. And in October 28th, we are actually inviting, all of our peers, my African brothers and sisters, my African American brothers and sisters, my Islander, my Jamaican, Barbados, everyone out there who cares about the community, who cares about making change toward the community, to come together, and be able to support, be able to create a support system amongst each other, because that's what we are working on every second. Because mind you, there will be those certain folks out there, certain forces out there who are going to go against our agenda, who are going to get against what we are striving for the betterment of our society. And we have to be able to be mindful about that. We have to be able to, carry, that the legacy of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Nelson Mandela, carry that, those legacies, to be able to come together and be able to build foundations, so our children can be able to come and feel welcome, feel wanted, feel accepted. And that is a teaching that we are sharing. And with October 28th, it is a great opportunity for you, for myself, for anybody out there to come and get to know each other, to learn from each other, to be able to, y'all can come and educate me about you. You know what I'm saying? And I can come and educate myself about, about you. But the whole goal is for us to bring that education and that understanding and that compromising, because life is about compromising. Now, yes, I say relationship, but life is about compromising, because you understand, you understand, you make sure that you take, you accept, you analyze, and you bring your thoughts together with great positivity. And I want to give a shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there, for those out there who are creating, striving for the betterment of our community. Keep on pushing, keep on getting better, keep on striving, keep on becoming genuine, gifted, and humble.
Yaggah.
Because that's who we are. That's what we are representing.
Yes.
For the benefit of our children, for the betterment of our children, our future. And that's why we are here. October 28th, the Carnival of Hip Hop via KRDP. That's what we're going to get on. And we're going to see all of y'all out there. And we're going to talk about that every single show. Every Saturday that you guys see me, see myself, or Dr. Shine, or We On Point, or Don't Disturb His Groove, or anything out there that's going on out here in the community. Because this is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yes, indeed. Let's jump on our music, and we're going to talk about some relationship talk. You know what I'm saying? Does a man have a power to tease a woman? Yeah. Yaggah. Yeah. Ow! Hey, hey, hey! What did I say? Do we have a power to see? Do we have a power to see? Oh Lord!
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
We have the power.
Media, and we're tuned in to
Power.
the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. You dig? Yaggah.
Yaggah. Yes. I know some of y'all have been saying, let me go back and read the comments of what I've gathered on my statement of what I said about, if a man, does a man have the power to tease a woman? Which I stated 3 things of men can tease a woman, even though they are not strong powers, but they're like manly power, you know what I'm saying?
See, okay, so when people talk about teasing,
yes,
and they talk about a man teasing a woman, usually they're talking about him picking on her, right? They'll say like, oh, he's teasing her because he likes her. So he said that she got a big head. And that's when they talk about men teasing, they talk about that. But then when they talk about women teasing, it's always some kind of seduction talk, or like, oh, she's a tease. Where and it's interesting that people, when they talk about men teasing, they don't say he's a tease. Right? But can a man tease a woman the way women can tease men?
You know what? One thing I want to read is the fact that, some women who I asked outside and pretty much inside, state that, you know what I'm saying? Actually, there's a guy called Brooke Wine that just told me, why do I tag, one of his friends? So I'm about to call him out right now. So I'm gonna say something. Is she your wife? Is she your wife? That's what it is. So Brooke Wine, I don't know if you're watching me, but I just tag your wife. So if Chantel Hawkins is your lady, I just tag her just to get some points. It's all entertainment, brother. So you need to get your manhood in check and make sure that you do your job at home. So your wife will not go outside and be looking for other people to get some type of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta say. That's what I'm saying. So I press a like on that too. Actually, I'm gonna press so hard on that. You know what I'm saying? But I have another one that says, depend on the type of emotion. Teasing. I came from a woman.
Okay.
Well, you good?
I'm good.
I'm listening. Yeah, this is what happened right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I was just talking about right there.
Okay.
That's what I was just talking about. And let's find out who that is. Let's find out how he looks like.
Social media.
That's social media for you. And there's no picture of that person, but somehow there's a one picture.
Okay.
Whoever that is, I'm gonna block you. And this is what we're gonna do. Social media. We're gonna block. We don't need no negativity. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Can a man has the power to tease a woman? I mean, do we have that power? I got some things I want to say. Because I know I got 3 powers. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But I know some of y'all.
3 powers. Count them off. 1, 2, 3. All right.
3 powers. Okay. 3 powers. All right. I ain't going to say anything, but I will share that with y'all with my 3 powers, so y'all understand why I said what I said. Okay. But big shout out to Boss Lady Lisa English, Mark Arthur, most definitely, man, from iHeart Radio magazine. You know what I'm saying? Tagging me. You know what I'm saying? Tagging is sharing, is advertising, is promoting. And I want to say this, for those out there who don't want to be tagged by anybody, make yourself known. Don't be fake, okay? With all due respect, don't be phony, don't be fake, don't hide behind social media and don't hide your pictures to post out some negative stuff because you seems to be insecure about whatever comment that's or whatever sharing that's going on. And I'm calling people out. I am calling people out. So, like I said, like this man, whoever that is, Brooke Wine or Ween or Weenie, you know what I'm saying? However that is, you know what I'm saying? You saw me, so thank you for the comment. I got your attention. Yaggah. Anyway, like I said, you know what I'm saying? We have 3 ways of teasing women, you know what I'm saying? But all I can say is the biggest tease are y'all.
So you're saying women automatically are the biggest tease?
Yes.
Okay, and
yes.
how so?
Yeah. Oh man, do I have to detail that?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Well, you know what? First of all, the way y'all dress, okay? When y'all be dressing up, you know what I'm saying, in public, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about just liberally, conservatively. Y'all be having them tights left and right, left, you know what I'm saying, up and down, them short shorts. So, you know what I'm saying? It has to be tight all the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come all covered up, curved up and everything, so we can see how you look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
So,
you know what
doesn't teasing have to be intentional? Like if someone dressed in a certain way,
well, usually
that morning, and they weren't thinking about you when they did it, are they really teasing you?
Usually, I think for my understanding, most ladies like to go out looking sexy and flawless, like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, when you walk, you know what I'm saying, in the aisle, you know what I'm saying, everyone can be looking, you know what I'm saying, like my milkshake prince, other boys in the yard, damn right, it's better than you. They know that song, yeah, that song right there. The milkshake song, yeah. That's what, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We got 3 ways to tease. 3.
You're saying men only have 3 ways to tease. And
okay.
That women primarily tease by the clothes that they wear?
Man, but the clothes, but the way you're talk, but the way your swag, your hairstyle, you know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like you're saying just because a woman is attractive,
your intelligence,
that she's automatically a tease. That's not it.
But the intelligence is also powerful too.
Intelligence is powerful.
Very powerful.
But what I'm trying to say is that teasing is intentional.
Yeah,
meaning that someone has to be trying. Like if you're just attracted to what somebody is wearing, that doesn't mean they're teasing you. That just means you like what you see.
Wow. Let's get back to Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I just heard Dr. Shine talking about teasing right now. We were just talking out in the air. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. We just played some MZ Mene, Black King, most definitely some Chrissy Ash, Losing It in Jelly Music, Mirror, most definitely. Before we jump on our segment, Dr. Sean, would you please help us pay some bill?
Local businesses are often less likely to promote their products and services on the radio as large companies. KRDP offers business sponsorship packages for a variety of budgets and is seeking sponsors to help support the station and its programming. If your local business is interested in reaching the KRDP listening audience and individual donor community, please contact 602-254-6636 or visit our website, listen2krdp.com, and click on the sponsorship button on the top menu, and then become a business sponsor from the drop-down menu.
Yaggah. Ooh. Does a man have the power to tease a woman? Oh, yes, indeed.
This question came up last night, and the answers were absolutely.
Ooh.
And then I heard a woman say, "Show me."
Yaggah. Hey, look, man. Look, as a man, you know what I'm saying? As a man, I gotta say, no, we got ways to tease y'all, you know what I'm saying? We got 3 ways. 3 ways to tease a woman, okay?
I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying? The number one is finances, okay? Because you know, I know some guys, you know what I'm saying, because if you don't have the looks, you gotta make sure that your finances, you know what I'm saying, is good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like your pocket is right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That your bank account is all great. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Number two, status. Because a lot of ladies they wanna know like what kind of job do you, because I heard some women talking about they will never date a bus driving man.
A bus driver?
Yeah, I heard some women talk about they will never date a bus driver or a janitor. Okay, I was like, oh wow. Okay, I guess the man has to be some type of celebrity or has to have some type of business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Where if I have a business, if I'm a CEO, I can walk to a queen and say, you know what? I'm a CEO of this. I got this going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you got, girl. The last number three is influence. Influence.
Okay.
Influence because of the fact that, most men, especially in our lifetime, we all know how we use our influence to attract the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But besides them threes, I don't know what else I can use.
So are you saying attraction or are you saying teasing?
Attraction is teasing too. Attraction, teasing. I mean, we tease. We use that attraction to tease, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? We're teasing by saying, look at my bank account, girl. You know what I'm saying? Look at my Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? We tease like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the ladies are the biggest teasers in the planet. Y'all professional with that. Y'all are gifted. Y'all got the gifts. The Lord bless y'all with teasing, with nature indeed. Now, Dr. Sean, you may say I'm wrong, but I know I'm right.
Are you saying teasing in the way of flirting?
Flirting, intelligence, you know what I'm saying, body language.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's
the way y'all conduct yourself, you know what I'm saying? The way y'all talk to a man, whisper like this, hey, look, how you doing?
Isn't that the same as when the man gets the deep voice? Like,
Man,
hey, girl. Knowing that his voice ain't normally that deep, but
I ain't gonna be like, what's going on?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that the same?
I wanna say what's up to you, ladies.
Exactly.
This is the deep voice man. Man, I would like to say thank you very much, y'all, because you are so fine, mighty fine wine. Oh yeah. We don't talk like that.
Yes, they do.
No,
yes,
we don't talk like that. I mean,
I may come in. Put on that whole swag.
I may come and just say, you know what? It was hey, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Baby, shout out to you. Now check it out, baby girl. Now this is me. This is what I got. This is my Cadillac full flag. You know what I'm talking about? This is what I got. And now I got 4 or 5 businesses. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I got the whole streets locked down. You know what I'm talking about? Now show me what you got, cause I am your man. You know, I see all them 3 things right there. I said all them 3 things right there. You see, I said I got a bank account. I got, you know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I got a job. I got 4 or 5 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Different from
you know what I'm saying? But you tease. But see, look.
Like if you tease me, then I'm looking at you like.
But see, if but okay, because not every man is gonna lose their physique. Okay, I know. Look, I'm not a Michael B. Jordan, okay? Because I know they would say Michael B. Jordan is the sexiest man alive, even though I know I am the sexiest man alive. Okay? Even I said it, I am the sexiest man alive, but some of y'all may disagree with me because it is blasphemous that y'all think this brother is the sexiest man. But you know what? Some of us may have that little insecurity when it comes to just the beautify of manhood, the handsomeness. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular looking brother, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my mom told me I'm sexy, so I'm gonna carry that. I'm a sexy man. Okay, all right. Okay. My mom said I'm sexy, so I'm sexy. All right.
But are you a tease?
Am I a tease? I tease one of 3 things, but I'm not going to use my beautification to come and tease all the ladies out there because I don't know which lady wants to be with a man with a hairline, brother. Because last time I checked, they want all them drips. A man will drip with hair, or you know what I'm saying, beard cut hair, or that cornrow. All them, look, man, I don't have the stuff that most women wants to have, okay? I know my hairline is too deep, you know what I'm saying?
The whole money influence in part, but a lot of times when a man is teasing a woman, he's using his swag.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We got swag. That's what I'm saying. The swag is pretty much, how we,
it's the
we
vibe.
get there.
It's the eye contact. It is the body language. It's not.
I mean,
the commercials. I get it. Everybody has an ad. You know what I mean? Get with me because I'm this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. But when we're talking about teasing, you know what I mean? That means you've intrigued me somehow. But it also means that you've intrigued me and you're not going to deliver.
Intrigue me with my bank accounts. And I would intrigue you with my bank accounts. Look, if I ain't got no sex pack, you know what I'm saying? I got my bank account for you, girl. Lady, I got the bank account, okay? Look, I got, look, I'm a community activist, okay? And I got 6 jobs over there, all right? You know what I'm saying? So my money is all right. Okay, I'm just saying. Look, that's how we do it. That's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Dr. Shah, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? That's how we can get away, you know what I'm saying, from teasing y'all ladies out there. Because, we don't have all the goodies, but we do have all the things that we can be able to flash in front of y'all so we can look really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? Really teasing like, oh, he got this. Oh, he got that. Okay. Right on, right now. Let me highlight this brother right there. He got this. I'm just saying. But y'all ladies, you're the biggest teasers. Y'all, I usually say the power of you're the biggest teasers indeed. The power of the ladies. The power of the ladies indeed. Now, that's what I gotta say. I don't know, Dr. Shine. You may disagree with me, but I know there are some brothers out there who agree with me.
A lot of guys are out there teasing themselves.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing on that because I'm gonna let this be. I'm gonna let this be because I ain't gonna go beyond what's going on with this. So it is what it is. All right. Dr. Shine said, you know what I'm saying? She said what she said.
Yes, the men do have the power to tease. Yeah,
if they're not Michael B. Jordan, you know what I'm saying, or Hollywood type. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna be teasing. But we are going to, before we go, we have our African proverb of the day. Check it out. Yaggah, yaggah. Yes. All right. Ooh, we shout Dr. Shine for the African proverb of the day. Yes.
Yes.
Gotta be prepared for today, y'all. I want to say thank you for everybody out there for joining us today. Thank you for the inspiration and thank you for all the, the prosperity, and thank you for the support, and thank you for just being a support system. And don't forget, we are community radio. We are there for you. We're always going to support what you do. We're always going to support the community. We're always going to make sure that the community knows what's going on amongst us. And I do appreciate all the love and support. And I do appreciate everybody out there who are showing us some love. And don't forget, we have some things going on. So if you're not doing anything, you got the Amapiano show going on, and we have the hookah lounge at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, most definitely. And tonight, and we'll definitely see you next Saturday, because we are going to have a guest next Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that we're going to have a guest, because now it's the autumn season. I didn't know autumn was a climate change, but it's autumn. It's fall, autumn, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be winter over there. All right. But definitely, y'all stay blessed. You are gifted, genuine, and humble. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. We'll see you next Saturday, y'all. Yaggah. Woo. Ow. Yeah. Thank you. You guys are so kind. What can I say? I'm so humbled to be here, man. I'm so humbled to be here. Y'all are my inspiration. Y'all my inspiration. Yes, oh, now we are out of here. We are going to make some moves, make some business moves, some promotional advertisement moves. Was definitely KRDP, Little Soul Media, Safari Entertainment, United Network,
Shout out to Nebula Design.
Nebula Design.
Self Creation.
Yaggah.
Shout out to Media Made.
Yaggah.
Shout out to Painting with Edgar.
Yaggah.
Yes. We
Y'all
appreciate
inspiring us to be here, man. We thank y'all for being here. We thank y'all for supporting the Yaggah Movement Radiocast KLDP all day, every day. And we see y'all. When I see y'all, we'll see y'all in 6 days. 6 days. We'll see y'all in 6 days. That's all I got to say. 6 days. And stay safe. Be prosperous. You know what I'm saying? Because you are genuine, gifted, and humble. And y'all stay tuned because up next is We On Point. I already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Brother Trace up next right now. So y'all already know how we roll. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Peace. Yaggah. Yes, sir.